Okay, so now we're going to talk about the 90-day run. Who's heard of the 90-day run before? Who hasn't heard of the 90-day run before? Lift your hands up really, really high. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, all right then. So, basically, the 90-day run is where you put an extreme amount of energy, an extreme amount of activity in 90 days. You literally work like you've never worked before. You would wish there was 48 hours in a day instead of 24. Every single hour you have available, you're going to work your butt off. But it's only for 90 days. In 90 days, your life could change dramatically. So are you game? Yes. Okay, so let me just, a lot of the girls in the room you probably already know, but I did the 90-day run myself. And before the 90-day run, my fiance was still working in a job where it was like a sewage company. He was working every hour under the sun. I remember saying, I watched an Amber Voigt video on YouTube. She said that she's just done her 90-day run. That was the first time I'd ever heard of it. And she was basically saying what I'm saying now. It's a massive amount of energy, a massive amount of activity for 90 days straight. No day off, no time off, 90 days solid. But it changed her life. And she said the one thing that a lot of the people have in common, the black status presenters in other companies, you've got Utility Warehouse, It Works, you've got loads of really good network marketing companies, don't know their structure, but I do know it's going to be similar to ours, and there is where you can get to the top of the tree. The top ones in those companies did the 90-day run too. So it's not just a unique thing, this is a network marketing industry thing. And the really exciting thing is that it's around 81% of people who earn, or women who earn over £100,000 a year are in the network marketing industry. And that's what you're in now, so give us a big woo! So I was really excited about all these findings, never heard of it before, and I remember saying to Matt one evening, we were just about to go to bed, I'm doing a 90-day run. Every hour I've got available, I am going to be working, you're not going to see much of me, you're not going to hear much from me, I am going to be working flat out. But if that does mean that we go from struggling to where we was to me earning £4,000 a month or more, then it's worth a shot, right? Yeah? It worked. 90 days and it worked. So this is why I'm telling you now, it's worth giving it a shot. Set yourself up right though. Don't just say that you're going to do it, but don't tell anyone else about it just in case it doesn't work. You need to tell everyone, you need to tell your friends, you need to tell your family, you need to tell your husbands, you need to tell your children. The reason why you need to tell them is they need to be ready to not really hear or see much of you for the next 90 days. They need to understand that you're going to be working harder than you've ever worked before, but you are on a mission, and no one's going to stop you until you get to where you want to be. And it's easier when you've had that conversation with everyone. So you've got friends going out on a Saturday night for the next 90 days, afraid not, I'm really working hard. This is what I mean. You can't just go, oh, I'll just have a day off then because my friends are going out, it's my friend's birthday. Unfortunately, the next 90 days, it's flat out. But 90 days time, you can say to your friends, look what I've achieved. As long as you give it everything you've got, that you will get massive results. 100% you'll get massive results. And your friends and family, they will see that and they'll be so proud of you. And the ones that aren't really helping you, then cut them off. I don't need to be like, you don't need people weighing you down, telling you that you can't do it, because you won't get there. It's tough, but anyone that's telling you anything like you won't get there, you don't necessarily need to get rid of them out of your life completely, but just say, look, for the next 30 days, you're not going to really be hearing from me, I'm going to be working flat out. And
no, if you tell me I can't, I'll show you I can.
Yes, exactly.
That's how I've stopped cutting them out of my life, but making them understand that I'm not around.
Exactly, give the lady a round of applause. Right.
Can you repeat that, please? Tell me I can, I'll show you I can.
Don't believe me, just watch. No. Right, so you need to have a burning desire to do this. Like, when I say burning desire, I mean obsession standard. You need to be so on it, so focused, so ready to run that nothing, no one is gonna get in your way. They tell you you can't and you just do it anyway. That sort of burning desire. To get that sort of burning desire, you need a strong why. So you really, really need to dig deep with your why. It could be anything. I mean, you've even got some people that's really high up, like Shari Brown, for instance. She's earning $85,000 or $83,000 a month. So maybe, you know, the money's not really going to be a strong why for her. She might just have a target where she just wants to earn $1 million in a month. And it's not about the money, it's about setting up a goal for yourself and absolutely smashing it. And it's the reward of knowing you did that. You said you were going to do it and you've done it. It's not even about the money anymore. It's about you saying you're going to do something, you committing to it, and then you absolutely smashing it and no one gets in your way. So you need to really tap into your burning desire. You need to tap in to what is going to drive you. And if you don't feel like you've got there yet, then you need to start hanging around with people that have, and looking at people who's already got there and talking to people that want to get better in life. You don't want to talk to people, again, you don't want to talk to the people that don't believe it can happen. No, it's not going to happen if you believe that then. It will happen as soon as you believe it, and surround yourself with everyone else who believes it, because you will all go there together. So that's and write it down. Have you all got your pen and papers now? Yeah. Write it down right now, a figure that you want to earn a month. It could be £50. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be big money. It just has to be what will drive you. It has to be what you need. So £50 a month, what will that earn? This is your phone bill. Phone bills, aren't they annoying, phone bills? Like, they come around every month. They creep up in it, don't they? So it might be a phone bill, it might be your food bill. Something for me, it might sound silly, but I don't care. I liked the idea of going to Tesco's or Morrison's, whichever I felt, and shopping and going around. I've got Amy and Danny with me, and I could fill the trolley with whatever I wanted. And I do not care what the price is when I get to the till. To feel like that drives me. That's real, and that drives me, and I like that. That's what pushes me forward. And then you've got other goals, like my wedding. But I can't just say my wedding is my burning desire. If I say, oh, just my wedding, it's not gonna push me. I need to dig deeper. I need to have a look at that wedding dress, and I need to try it on, and I need to order it, and then the tiara and everything else that goes with it. And I need the cars that we want for our wedding, I need to sit in them, and I need to visualise myself being in it, and I have to have it. And then you work out what you need to do to pay that part of your wedding off, or pay that part of your holiday off. So you break it down. So, with the 90-day run, it's not just all about spending 90 days on Facebook, because that's not really going to do much for it. It will do a lot, it will help you, but there's a lot more to it. Not everyone is up to their strength. There's different skills that you need. So, don't ask for it to be easier, ask how I can make myself better. So look at the books that you're reading. If you're not reading any books at the moment, start reading. If you're one of those people, I've got to admit, I'm so slow at reading and I get really impatient. So I like to get the audiobooks in the car, because where I'm travelling around, and Eric Worre, who's got the Eric Worre GoPro book? Who hasn't? Buy it now. Amazon. It will.
Audio, brilliant.
The audio one? Yeah. And have it on in the car. You've got the school runs.
Housework.
That's it. Yep, the housework, have it on around the house. They will help you. And when you hear someone who's already really successful saying they've read a book, read it. It doesn't have to be someone successful in the network marketing industry. It could be someone, I'm a big fan of Jordan Belfort, and when he says read a book, I will read it, because he knows what he's talking about. So you have to, do you know what, so many people spend their time and energy on what they're good at, and they kind of put off what they need to learn. So you need to rein your energy in to what you need to strengthen up on. As it says up here, you're only as good as your weakest link. So if you're, say sales for instance, so you're not very good at sales, but if you're not very good at sales but you're really hot on recruiting, you would probably no doubt spend more of your time and energy on recruiting. Or the other way around, if you're really good at sales, you'd spend all your energy on that, and you'd try to avoid recruiting because you think that you're not good at it. You need to swap it around. You need to spend all your energy on your weakest link, because it will strengthen you up. In the long run, it will strengthen you up. And another good way to learn is to teach. So even if you've only got one team member, teach them. Commit to teaching them, because then you've put yourself in a corner where you've got no choice but to get onto YouTube or to get onto Amazon and buy the books that's going to help you. And as soon as that you teach them, you're learning yourself. For me, that's the best way I learn, is when I'm preparing meetings like this, I get on it then, and I'm always trying to read something new that I can teach you guys, but I'm learning as well. So, time management, that is something that I'm going to pass on to Mel, because that is my weakest link, and I'm not very good at this, as you can see with this meeting, that I'm not good at time management. So I'm going to pass you over to Mel, and she's going to give you some top tips on how to use your 90 days as effectively as possible.
Well, I'm going to try, because my timekeeping is much to be desired. Right, timekeeping. Who's good at timekeeping? Really? Good, come here! Okay, I'm going to get you guys to sort of interact with each other about this, because some people find certain bits really good. Some people don't. Am I pressing a button on the microphone? No, okay. Just me. My fingers are wandering already. Because I'm holding a large object up to my face. It's disturbing. I would say penis, but it just sounds so wrong. Okay. Posting on Facebook. Who finds that the mornings are better to post on Facebook? Okay, no mornings, okay. Who posts around lunchtime and gets a good feedback? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? 4? Okay. Has anyone actually posted at lunchtime? Check you out. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, what about in the evenings? Who posts that? Oh, okay. Right, well, that's clearly our busiest time. Did you know, if you post in the morning before you, I don't know, set your alarm extra 50 minutes early, like I don't, my son does that for me. What I tend to do is, before I get out of bed, because I am that lazy, I'll have my phone right by my face. I'm sure everyone does that. Does everyone do that? Yeah. Fantastic. I'm not the same person yet. What I do before I get my fat butt out of bed, I will go on, most of the time, when I remember, and I will post something, anything, attraction marketing. I'll do what I'm doing that day, what I'm going to do that week, or I'll put a hint of something on there. And it's surprising how many people that are going to work, while I'm sitting in bed thinking, this is lovely, I don't have to fight the traffic. So I will put a post up deliberately to say, I don't know, I'm in bed while you're rushing to work. Or I don't know if people have seen on our Facebook page, I've got a line of 3 or 4 people holding their head in shame thinking, oh my God, it's Monday. And the boss is behind me with a gun going, get in the office. Get in, do your work. And I'll put a comment like, I'm still in bed, this is my office, see you later. So I'll put something like that on there, and lots of people like that. Things like that I do find that are quite interactive. So people who are going to work, and even if you've got a day off, it doesn't matter. Just rub it in a little bit, because it works. For lunch, I find people are sitting on their lunch breaks between 12 and 2. Best time to post, because after they've eaten they get bored. Who gets bored at work at lunchtime and goes on the internet? Who goes on Facebook to see what everyone else is up to? See, there we go. So you've got a window of opportunity to post there. Let me know if I'm taking too long up here because I will just waffle on forever now. I'm getting quite comfortable in my comfort zone, if that makes sense. And also in the evening, who found 6 o'clock's a good time to post? Okay, what about 7? What about when all the soaps finish at 9 o'clock? Now, there's your hotspot, ladies. I would go with that. Doesn't matter what you're going to post. For Facebook, the best time is to post after all the soaps. I'm not a soap person, I don't watch it anyway. I don't have a life, but I don't watch it regardless. But I'd always tag something about that, get in the conversation. Like this Lucy Bill thing, resenders.
No, that's so old.
I know it's old, but that's the only thing that I remember. That's how old I am. I don't watch EastEnders, I haven't for many years. I don't get time. I have to fight over the TV now, and I just lose that, but I thought it's fine. So, just things like that. Wait until the soaps are finished, get on Facebook. See who's being nosy back, post. Also, with time management, not just on Facebook, as Tash was just saying a minute ago, a great time to advertise or just talk to anybody, again, with time management, use it in your daily routine. So, you get up, you go to work, before you go to work, post. When you do a school run or on your way to work in the staff room or in the school playground, advertise. Show off your makeup, get in the conversation, be nosy, go up to a group of people and go, oh, what are you talking about? Because I guarantee they'll be like, oh my God, guess what she said about that? That is your time to shine. Jump in, don't be shy. At work, if you're working in an office or a shop, or if you're a beautician, or you've got your own different company, or wherever you are, you see general public, yeah? You see other bobs that need help with their makeup, that need your lashes. Just get in conversation. I went to the post office the other day and I saw 2 mascaras. Get in. So even just in general conversation, doesn't matter where you go. Petrol station. I saw a mascara. Oh my God, I was getting petrol from my car. Really? Just everywhere you go is your time. Time is precious, time is money. We all know that. But wherever you travel to in your daily routine, use it. You say, oh, I didn't really speak to anyone today. If you've been at home all day and you haven't got out, you've got Facebook. You've got the whole internet at your fingertips. There is no excuse not to be able to do this. So, attraction marketing, Facebook, general public, you've got the World Wide Web at your fingertips. Go play with it. Why not? If you can't, if you're too busy with the kids, if they're running around, giving you a headache, which my husband, my child and my puppy tends to do on a regular basis, hide in the bathroom. That's what I do. I have to subject myself to hide in the bathroom to get 5 minutes. Men do it. They sit on the car seat and they're texting, or they'll call you like my husband does. In the morning, how are you feeling? Where are you? I'm in the toilet. Cheers, babe. Thanks for that. And all of a sudden you hear a plot. And they're like, this is not how marriage is about. But hey, whatever. You have time. We all know we all do it. Come on, who sits in the toilet and texts? Come on. I'm guilty. I don't care. I'm proud of it. It's my business. I need to work it. Fabulous. It's true. Are you done? Yeah, of course you have. We know. If you're boarding a plane, you can do it. You can jump on the internet and say, look where I'm going, oh my God. This is not just about mascaras. It's about so much more, which obviously we already know, and we're going to talk about a little bit later on. So yeah, we're in Tesco's. I saw a mascara in Tesco's. I had a woman waiting outside my car. That didn't freak me out at all. It was not a good look. It looks like I was doing drugs in the car park. Changing money for a black box. Dodgy. So, again, but I do have signage on my car, so that helps. Definitely. If you have a car, get signage. Does work. Always do it on the back, don't do it on the sides, because people don't really look at your car on the side. They just look at the front to see where you're going to crash, or they'll look at the back of your butt. because obviously that's the best way to look. Is there anyone that's got any questions about time management? While you have me captive for another 30 seconds before I do a runner. Oh my god, that is so good. Oh, there's one. Yes, my darling.
Sorry. How do you fit in Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest in one day right from your life?
That is a good question. How do I fit Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of the above, the whole world in one hit? I've got no idea. Marie does. Oh, Marie! Do you want to answer this question, sweetie? Hang on. I'm going to slowly waddle over. Because I can't move quickly. I'm getting tired. Hang on.
Right, I don't do it all, but there's an app called Every Post. And that, oh no, that's scheduling. Oh no, in Instagram as well, you can send it to Facebook and Twitter at the same time, all using the hashtag, which works a treat. What's the other one? What's it called?
What was it called? Hootsuite. Or Tweet. Hootsuite. Okay, and that will do the posts all together. Okay. Yeah, go on then. We've got an expert.
Hello. How many people use Facebook? Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube. Hootsuite is a thing called Hootsuite app. Within Hootsuite, you can set up targeted posts. So Hootsuite. Hoot, H-O-O-T, suite. And you can link it into things like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. So when you post on one, on Hootsuite, it will literally bombard your Twitter account, your Facebook account, so you haven't got to go for anything. The best thing to do, just jump on Google and ask a question on Google. What can Hootsuite do for me with Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube?
See, you learn something new every day. I know it was extra money.
And then it's target market, that's right.
I literally don't normally have a clue about that, but to be fair, I do everything individually anyway because I like to do it the wrong way around. Yes, my darling. Oh my god, I can only remember William, please. I'm loving this information. Hang on, let me come down to you, sweetie. Sorry, beautiful. Thank you, darling. I need to, Tash, write this down for me. I need to know this.
If you go onto your Facebook page, on your business page, there's like tabs. You can have a look at when your audience are online. So you'll see if they're all online at 9 o'clock. And you can schedule, I spend 20 minutes a week on a Sunday. I schedule my posts. So I have like 2 or 3 posts come out a day. But I haven't actually touched my computer all week.
Oh my god, my toilet time is now.
You can have your toilet time back.
Oh, my toilet time back! Oh my god, how cool is that? Thank you, sweetie, that's perfect. So, that helps. Fabulous. Does anyone else have a question? Oh, hang on, I'll come over to you.
It's not a question, it's just you need to factor in other time zones. Because Australians are 8 hours in front of us, so 9 o'clock here is like 3 in the morning over there, you're not going to achieve anything.
That's true, if you're abroad.
I be with more people in Australia on my page than people in the UK.
Sure.
So I can't follow your time management, I have to follow theirs.
Okie dokie. Toilet time is back on the list. That's fine. Yes, babe.
Hootsuite actually you press auto schedule and Hootsuite knows when your best times are.
I'm loving Hootsuite. I need to get this. We need this in our lives. Once you get into it, you're hooked. It's a bit like Pinterest. Has everyone got Pinterest? Yes. Okay. Has everyone got LinkedIn? Yes. If you haven't, get on it. Instagram? Yes. You're not convinced? Do we on Instagram? Yes. Alright.
Does anyone make vlogs?
Vlogs?
Like vlogs?
Oh, vlogs. I've got no idea what it is, babe.
Who's got a webcam on their computer? Who's written a blog before? Who's done a vlog? Video? where you sit down and film yourself selling your own product. Yeah, there's nothing better than you. You're selling your product to a client, an email, you can't get it across half the time, or when you're on Facebook because of emoticons and your personality, but film yourself selling your own product. People buy people. So film yourself, have a practice.
Sign him up.
It's all stuff that I've felt. I'm a professional DJ now, trained. I've been on training courses like you are today to get where I am, so I'll always pass it on.
Right, I'm recruiting you. No, I haven't finished yet. What's your name, sorry?
My name's Glenn Nash. I'm on Facebook. Feel free to add me. Feeling dead advice. And I was speaking to Natasha earlier about target marketing, but we'll speak a bit further about it later.
See, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And we're in a hotel, so, you know, leave your cards around. Is anyone else got any questions about time management? No? Excellent. Right, I'm going to sit down and be quiet and let Chas talk.
Thank you so much, Mel. Okay, so then you can come again. You're very useful. Yeah. Okay, so time management. As Mel said, it doesn't always have to be just after the soaps. It can be in the morning. I really like the lunchtime one. After you've had lunch, that's so true. People do get bored and they click on Facebook.